Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me post game sports line. Well, as you can tell by the subheading and the title, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Timberwolves 120 to 106. The Lakers won by 14 points. Just in case you missed the first, second, third, and fourth, here's what happened. In the first quarter, the Timberwolves had a lead. They led 21 to 18. The Timberwolves led by 3. In the second quarter, the Lakers took back the lead. They led 29 to 24. The Lakers had a 5-point lead. Then in the third quarter, it was 39 to 23. Lakers led by 6. Then in the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves led 38 to 36. They led by 6 points, which led to the score being 120 to 106 by 14 points. Here were the leading scorers, rebound, and assists from the Timberwolves. Leading scorer for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle, scored 14 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 3 from the free throw line. Leading rebounder, Rudy Gobert, had 12 rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. The leader in assists was Anthony Edwards. He had 4 assists and 2 turnovers. Here were the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic had a game-high 31 points, 11 of 24 from the field, 5 of 6 from three-point range. Leading rebounder, DeAndre Ayton, had 12 rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds, and 5 offensive rebounds. Luka Doncic led the way in assists, 11 assists, and Luka Doncic had 4 turnovers. Here are the team stats from the game. The Timberwolves, from field goal, they were 37 of 80 from field goal. Field goal from the Lakers, they were 45 of 93. Field goal percentage, the Timberwolves are 46.3% free throw field goal percentage. Field goal percentage from the Lakers, they were 48.4. Three-pointers, the Timberwolves were 10 of 40 from three-point range. The Lakers were 11 of 38. Three-point percentage, the Timberwolves were 25.0 from three-point percentage. Three-point percentage from the Lakers, 28.9. Free throws, the Timberwolves were 22 of 28 from free throws. Lakers, from the free throws, they were 19 of 26. Free throw percentage, Timberwolves were 76.6 from free throw percentage. Free throw percentage from the Lakers, 73.1. Total rebounds, the Timberwolves have 43 total rebounds. The Lakers have 47 total rebounds. Offensive rebounds, the Timberwolves had 8 offensive rebounds. The Lakers have 14 offensive rebounds. Defensive rebounds, the Timberwolves had more defensive rebounds than the Lakers. The Timberwolves had 35 defensive rebounds. The Lakers had 33. Assists, the Timberwolves had 22 assists. The Lakers had 31. Lakers had more assists than the Timberwolves. Blocks, the Timberwolves had 5 blocks. The Lakers only had 2, so they had less blocks than the Timberwolves. Steals, the Lakers had more steals. Timberwolves had 4 steals. The Lakers had 7. Turnovers, the Lakers had less turnovers than the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves turned it over 11 times. The Lakers turned it over 6 times. Points off for turnover, the Lakers had more points off for turnovers than the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves had 4 points off for turnovers. The Lakers had 20 points off for turnovers. Fast break points, the Lakers had 1 more less than the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves had 8 fast break points. The Lakers had 9. Points in the paint, the Lakers had more points in the paint than the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have 42 points in the paint. The Lakers have 56 points in the paint. Points per possession, the Timberwolves have 1.11 points per possession. The Timberwolves have 1.23 points per possession. Personal fouls, Timberwolves have more personal fouls than the Lakers. Timberwolves had 24 personal fouls. The Lakers had 20 personal fouls. Lead changes, the Lakers have more lead changes than the Timberwolves. Timberwolves had 8 lead changes. The Lakers had 23 lead changes. So as you can see, there were statistic categories where the Timberwolves led, and there were categories where the Lakers led. With that win, let's go to the standings. The Lakers move ahead of the Timberwolves. They are 40 and 25. They are in fourth place. The Timberwolves are one place back. They're in fifth place with a record of 40 and 25. So they're both dead even in record. The teams that are ahead of the Lakers are the teams that are ahead of the Lakers are the Rockets, the Spurs, and of course the Thunder. The Thunder being 50, 51 and 15, the Spurs being 48 and 17, and the Rockets being 40 and 24. So they're ahead of the Lakers. If you like this is good if you're a Lakers fan. And why do I say that? Because they moved up in the standings. Remember, they were in sixth place. If they would have kept losing game after game, they would have watched themselves fall in the play-in. And that's something that the Lakers are trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid the play-in tournament and be in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs last year. They lost against this very Timberwolves team. So it was nice to see them play well and continue to play like this, because if they continue to play like this, who knows? I'm not saying they'll make it all the way to the finals, they'll win a championship. I'm not saying that. But maybe they can make it to the third round. I mean, who knows? If they continue to play like this. If you're a Timberwolves fan, this is very heartbreaking because your team lost, and after having a fourth place lead, they're now in fifth. They have to be careful that they don't fall into the play-in as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys watching. Until we meet again next time. Bye.